Hi there, I'm Chanel Call, and this is the Uplift. We have a great cast of characters today, including these. A dog that's being hailed as a hero, and he received that honor just by being himself. A kindergartner who had to do a project for the 100th day of school. He understood the assignment and completely raised the bar. Plus, we continue our celebration of America from A to Z. This week's topic starts with a C. Want to guess the piece of American history that we're honoring? And our David Begnaud shares a story that'll make you think, what would I have done in that situation?
Life can take you anywhere. It took me like 3 seconds to say yes or no in my head to get off the car and go help them.
He was there at the right moment that we needed him. So that's why I say he was my angel.
All of that and more heartwarming news. You're watching The Uplift. Hey, welcome to The Uplift, the show that lifts you up for at least the next 30 minutes. We begin with a dog named Bo. He's an average dog, a scruffy mutt, as his owner likes to say. But Bo recently received a high honor just for being himself. Here's our Steve Hartman.
At this glitzy award show, a hero was honored.
This award belongs to Sergeant Bo.
Sergeant Bo, the dog, belongs to Faye Okert, a now retired Nashville police officer. Bo is not one of those highly trained police dogs. And yet, last week, he was awarded the American Humane Society Hero Dog of the Year.
I never, ever would have dreamed that scruffy mutt would have such an impact.
So what did he do?
He'll lay here and go to sleep.
Well, it wasn't a rescue, that's for sure. At least, not in the literal sense.
Moments of terror this morning at the Covenant School.
Back in 2023, a gunman murdered 3 children and 3 adults at this Christian elementary school. And one of the first on scene to comfort the kids was this therapy dog.
Let's go.
He took the attention away from what was going on, and he was amazing.
Sergeant Bo and some other dogs from a group called Comfort Connections visited the Covenant School the week of the shooting and continue to visit to this very day. Because, by all accounts, the results are remarkable.
Yes. Oh, yes.
These kids are some of the survivors.
Did everybody fear going back to school?
Yeah. I just didn't feel safe. Yes. Oh, yeah. And then when I had the dogs, it just felt more like better for me. Yeah.
It's like I could just see them or like pet them or something, and they would just like calm me down immediately.
And that's the thing. The kids say it's not like the dogs do anything. They say they just have this way, no matter what the breed, no matter how deep your pain.
They were a comforting presence in a time that I needed it, badly.
Eleanor Dickhouse lost her little sister Evelyn in the shooting. Evelyn was 9. Afterward, Eleanor says she struggled to cry in front of people, to let her emotions out, but not with the dogs.
They can take your tears, and sometimes the greatest form of hope can come from a dog that just sits there and lets you pet them.
So, congratulations and thanks to Sergeant Bo and the others for showing us that when there are no words you can say to help, sometimes it helps to have no words. Steve Hartman, on the road in Nashville.
Coming up, another story about an accomplished dog. This one works at a dentist's office. Plus, we meet a kindergartner who knew exactly what her teacher wanted. See how she went above and beyond to celebrate the 100th day of the school year. Do you dread going to the dentist? I definitely do. So what if your visit could go from uncomfortable to cuddly? That's what one dentist in the Bay Area hopes to do for her patients. Here's Itai Had with her story.
Over the years, Dr. Rachel Forer
Good morning.
has found plenty of ways to take the sting out of going to the dentist. Laughing gas, numbing agents, all the modern fixes designed to manage pain.
Going to the dentist can be a very fight or flight reaction.
But even with all the medical advances, fear still had a way of creeping in.
You doing okay?
Until Dr. Four realized the simplest solution was right there all along. It's all natural and comes with 4 legs and a tail. Meet Pearl, a 5-year-old therapy dog who climbs into your lap and takes a bite out of anxiety.
I'm guessing when you were at dental school, you weren't anticipating this.
No, I wasn't.
Therapy dogs have been comforting people for years in hospital wards, schools, and now dental offices. Today, Pearl is here for 13-year-old Lucy, who's getting 3 teeth pulled.
Should we expect to see more therapy dogs at dentist offices?
Absolutely.
Danielle Ellington, an associate professor at Loma Linda University's School of Dentistry, co-authored a study on therapy dogs in dental offices. She says it's more than just fluff.
Getting laughing gas or nitrous oxide, we noticed that those numbers went down because really what the dentist is treating in those situations is anxiety.
There are some things to consider, including cleanliness, allergies, and the well-being of the dogs. Pearl is a Samoyed, a breed that's considered hypoallergenic and is formally trained. For Lucy, it was just what the doctor ordered.
Feeling better?
All 3 teeth were extracted in one visit.
Feels really good.
Because sometimes a canine in your lap might just be the best way to fix the canines in your mouth.
Good girl.
Itai Had, CBS News, Lafayette, California.
Bye-bye.
Many students across the country celebrate the 100th day of the school year by counting to 100 or bringing in 100 objects for show and tell. One kindergartner in Georgia topped them all. Here's Madeline Montgomery from CBS News Atlanta.
For the 100th day of school, most kindergartners decided to bring 100 objects, but KJ Schmansky decided to bring her 100-year-old great-grandfather.
I was born October the 8th, 1925 in Grant Park. Well, not in the park, but...
For KJ Schmansky and her classmates at St. Thomas More Catholic School, this was a show and tell to remember.
Is he the oldest guy you know?
Yes.
Kindergartners dressed as centenarians as Sonny Reagan showed his great-granddaughter's class a life well lived.
They asked them questions like, what were different from now and then?
Did I have a car? Were they grocery stores?
Other than 3 years in the U.S. Navy, Reagan has lived in Atlanta his entire life.
It's been a big, big change for somebody 100 years old.
What's kept him going for 100 years?
Wash your hands.
He says it's faith and family.
I'm not good with that many words, but she's the best. I tell you, I love her with all my heart. And I think she loves me the same way.
Amen. Faith, family, and love that bridges generations. Mr. Reagan says that he plans to live to 105 to keep watching his great-granddaughter grow up.
All right, coming up, how Billy Bob Thornton's Paramount Plus drama Landman inspired a college professor's lesson plan. Plus, we celebrate more of America from A to Z. This week's story starts with a C. So what could it be? We'll show you coming up. Are there any Landman fans out there? I know there are. The hit Paramount Plus drama is all about the oil industry. And if you want to learn more about it, a professor in Texas has a course you can take. Here's Amelia Magavro from CBS Texas.
We know the class probably wouldn't have happened without the series.
A new class is in session at Texas Christian University, but this isn't your typical lecture. The subject, Landman 101.
Welcome to the oil business.
The professors, real-life landman, and the curriculum, well, that's inspired from Taylor Sheridan's hit show Landman, starring Billy Bob Thornton.
You say you own this land? We have the rights.
The series has truly put a spotlight on the profession, but according to Dr. Tom Sang, it also took a few creative liberties.
Initially, it was almost a wait a minute, time out. Let's explain to the young people here at TCU what that job's really like. Right? No cartel fighting, no planes blowing up.
So, Sang created an 8-week course through TCU's Neely School of Business to separate Hollywood drama from real-world deals, where the deals aren't really made with drug lords, they're with landowners and leases.
Coming through a course like this, I think, yes, I think they would be able to impress an oil and gas company in an interview. I think they would walk into an internship and understand what they're going to be asked to do.
And with season 2 even filming scenes on TCU's campus, interest in the class has taken off, especially for students like Natalia Delgadillo.
Just seeing the name of TCU and just seeing like the football stadium, all of those things.
Delgadillo is a marketing major, but says this class is opening the door to the energy industry, especially after seeing women thriving in the field.
When I walked in, I was a little intimidated. I just saw a bunch of guys, but now that I know that there is women in this industry, it makes me more excited to learn about it.
The course will primarily be taught by the American Association of Professional Landmen, headquartered in Fort Worth, with one clear goal: recruit the next generation for an industry bursting with opportunity.
We're in the oil and gas capital.
Sure we
so
are.
Is this a profession that you really want people to explore and be prepared for?
I think, obviously, without the series, I do not believe there would be the interest. I think at the entry-level land positions, I think there is demand for young people to be interested, to sort of carry on as these other people exit the industry.
I got it! Of course you did, baby! In Fort Worth, Amelia McGalvaro, CBS News, Texas.
America turns 250 years old this year, so we're celebrating what makes America great from A to Z. We're up to the letter C right now, and C is for, well, Jan Crawford has the answer.
In this stately hall in the nation's capital, the foundation of American government sits proudly on display.
New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and they sign from north to south.
But below the crowds,
these are handwritten notes.
Yeah, so in the basement,
This is literally George Washington's actual handwriting.
In a preservation lab built nearly 100 years ago,
he had the best handwriting of any of the founding fathers.
This is where the magic happens. It's an art glamorized by a certain Hollywood treasure hunter.
I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
But very much a reality for senior conservator at the National Archives, Morgan Browning. He and his team have spent years preparing the celebrations for America 250.
So this goes to Congress. Congress actually approves and says yes.
Their latest effort was putting rarely seen amendments on display with the Constitution.
When I started out, I could only dream of working on things like this. And then, fast forward 20 years. I mean, it's an immense privilege, and it's a lot of fun.
Do you ever kind of think about how it's also such a huge responsibility?
It's a responsibility, and especially when you think of the Constitution and the amendments. It's so relevant today.
About 1 million people every year come to see the original U.S. Constitution and its amendments, with the framers' unique signatures.
It's an opportunity to renew those bonds as Americans.
Jim Byron is senior advisor to the archivist.
We have 13.5 billion pieces of paper, 30 billion. Billion with a B. So America 250 is an incredible opportunity to expose and show more of what's in the archives.
How many of you found what you read empowering?
In nearby Chevy Chase, Maryland,
So they were giving away their freedom papers to other
teacher Amy Gleason is working to keep it relevant,
They just had to figure that out themselves.
bringing the document to life for her students in a time when faith in government has been waning.
I really want them to see the humanity in history, that it's not just this old document.
For Gleason's fifth graders, the Constitution Unit is the highlight of the year, filled with reenactments, immersive lessons, and even a constitutional convention.
There's so many great things to know about who we are as a country and as a nation. And I think just to celebrate that, we also have to look at those missteps. We also have to understand where we didn't do it right so that we can do it right later. And I feel like as an educator, it's my job to help these kids see that they are a part of this and that they can have a voice.
A voice this group of 10 and 11-year-olds has been happy to embrace.
makes us feel like a part of history. So we get to argue for our point and see everyone's side and how they thought of it. And it also made me feel like I was there at the time. And like as a woman, they wouldn't let them in. So it was really cool just being there and being a part of history.
I could really understand it because I was that person there.
You were a delegate.
So I was Benjamin Franklin.
Okay.
So I could easily understand what it would be like to be there and having discussions on what America should be like.
How many of you see that humanity again?
Discussions about America's future and ideals written and signed in this enduring document.
And what's the message there, do you think? What does that say to us?
That we can accomplish things.
We can accomplish things.
Very much.
We can make this world better. There's things we can do to change it if only one person would stand up and do it.
Coming up, a teen hero makes a split-second decision to help strangers and ends up making a lasting impact.
I wish there were 1,000 youths.
If it was my grandparents, I would have done the same thing.
Yes.
Everybody has to make time.
I appreciate it.
He came in at the perfect moment, and man, that was great relief for me to know somebody was there
to help us.
To help.
Thank you so much.
And we love you forever.
A teenager just out of high school made a split-second decision that ended up saving a couple's life. That heroism is just one part of the story. So what happened after? We need David Begno to show us.
Pretty excited.
You're excited?
Yeah.
Juan Mendoza walked into the restaurant where he works, excited to see the couple who call him their angel.
I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you.
You see, these three first met on a day and in a way that no one wanted. But it has changed all of their lives forever.
Does he siente bien?
Yes, perfect.
Juan works at this Texas roadhouse on the side of the interstate, not far from the U.S.-Mexico border. But as you're about to see, he is hardly the type of person to stay on the side of the road. Juan was driving one rainy Wednesday with his girlfriend when they saw this.
The car is spinning at high speeds, and it stops right here, and then this is where I stop.
Now take a look. I want you to ask yourself, would you have stopped to help?
Nobody stopped. He was the only one that stopped.
Yeah.
Juan Omada, who turns 80 years old this month, was driving home from a doctor's appointment with his wife, Adriana, when it all happened so quickly.
This guy hit us when we were spinning, and we continued spinning. 5-10 seconds later, boom. And I looked at her, and she was passed out.
Because my first thought was like they could have kids. And I have little brothers, and that thought came into me rushing, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get him out.
And that is when this Texas roadhouse cook became a roadside hero.
Life can take you anywhere. It took me like 3 seconds to say yes or no in my head to get off the car and go help them.
He was there at the right moment that we needed him. So that's why I say he was my angel.
But the Omadas didn't get the name of that angel, and they had not seen him until we brought them back together so they could thank him.
I wish there were 1,000 youths.
If it was my grandparents, I would have done the same thing.
Yes.
Everybody has to make time.
I appreciate it.
He came in at the perfect moment. That's when the smoke started coming into the front of the car, and I couldn't move. And man, that was great relief for me to know somebody was there
to help us.
To help.
Thank you so much.
And we love you forever.
I have something else for you. When I saw what you did, I said that you have the heart of a first responder. And I know you work here at the Texas Roadhouse in Weslaco, Texas, and you love your job, you're a cook, and they love having you here. But I asked you if you wanted to be an EMT, and you said, I'd love to. And so I called my friend Justin back, who is the president of one of the largest privately owned ambulance companies in the United States, and Justin is here.
Well, I'm Justin, it's nice to meet you.
Good.
David's told me a lot about you. Look, in EMS, we're always looking for people, good people who want to help others. But that takes a big heart, but it also takes a lot of intelligence and a lot of courage to do it, a lot of toughness. And that's a rare combination, but having seen your story and hearing about you from David, we think you've got it. And so we wanted to offer you a scholarship to our National EMS Academy to go through EMT school, as well as a conditional job offer to join us at Acadian Ambulance. And then when you're ready, here's a scholarship as well to join us at Paramedic School. We'd be honoured to have you on board.
Thank you, sir.
Seeing what you did off the bat, without any preparation, you're more than ready.
Those are 3 incredible things, right? How do you feel about that?
Well, I thank my parents of how they made me into this character that I am now. They teach me to be humble and to help anybody that's out. They needed help.
We have one more thing for you. I called the mayor's office because I wanted the mayor of Weslaco to know what you did, and the mayor is here
How you doing?
with something for you.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mayor?
First, I want to thank you for your heroism and what you did when you saw what happened. So, on behalf of myself, the mayor of the city of Weslaco, and our city commission, we're proclaiming Juan Mendoza Day here in the city of Weslaco. So, thank you for your outstanding actions. Thank you for everything that you did. Thank you for being their guardian angel. And you know what? What an awesome surprise that you're going to be able to be an EMS and continue helping others in need. So, 19 years old, man. That's awesome. Congratulations.
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 Amen.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I feel amazing right now.
It's your day, man. It's your day in the city.
It's your day in the city.
That's our show. I hope this news brightened your day and lifted you up.